Hey everyone, welcome to DKFC. I am Wade McElwain, your U.S. Sports Ambassador for DraftKings. We're talking Week 32 in the English Premier League. Premier League football. Joining me, DK writer Jamie Hinks, Tyrone Atkins, and Davies. Now what we're talking about right now is a little segment we call Choosers, Losers, and Gems. What I'm looking for is from a guy, choose one guy you're going to have on your team, one guy you don't want in your team, and one guy who's a hidden gem. Starting off with Andy. Andy, give me your chooser, your loser, and your gem.
Well, because I'm sticking to the rules of only picking players from the bottom four, well, I've actually broken it once with my loser. But my chooser's John Joe Shelby. I think John Joe's going to have a great game against Norwich. Fucking why not? Why not? We'll come back next week and you'll see I was right.
We will.
My hidden gem is George Wijnaldum as well, because I do think that Benitez is going to pull some performances out of the players that should have been performing at the season, and he's one of them. But my loser is, because I just can't resist winding up Arsenal fans, is number 12.
That guy.
You can look up his name. Just type it in, number 12 Arsenal. Jamie, the name will not be spoken. Who have you got? Chooser, loser, gem.
My chooser is Harry Kane. He's the perfect daily fantasy football striker, has so many shots every week and scores goals all the time. Top scorer in the league. Liverpool's defence isn't particularly good, doesn't scare me much, so I'm picking Kane. My loser is Odion Ighalo. He's way too expensive at 6,300. Hasn't scored for a very long time in the league. And Watford, I can't see them scoring at Arsenal. And my hidden gem, I've mentioned him once before, Jan Kirchhoff of Sunderland. Okay. I think he'll get a lot of tackles and interceptions in this game. They're fighting for their lives down there. And I don't think he'll be particularly highly owned. So if you pick him and he has a good day, if he somehow scores a goal, which I don't think he will, then you'll be getting good value for 2,500.
Good value, and that's what you wanted, your hidden gem. Tyrone, bat it all down. What do we got here?
All right. My chooser and my loser are both featured in the same match. The match where I see the most goals this weekend, and Jamie's not going to want to hear this, but it's quite obvious what I'm going for here. I'm talking about the game between West Ham, who was, surging ahead in the league, and Palace, who have been sinking like a hard rock for the last 3 months. My chooser is Antonio in the midfield. Everyone looks at Payet. I think his value is a bit expensive, but Antonio's been playing very well lately, and he's still only 5.2 thousand, which I think is a steal with the performances he's been putting in, and even against Chelsea the other week, he had a blinder. So I'll go with him. I've singled one person out as the loser. I've gone with Scott Dan, but Reed...
He's in my team.
Yeah, well, come on. Have a look at your team, mate. But what I'm saying is, mate, I say Scott Dan, but read all of them, all the defenders at Palace. I think they're going to have a torrid day. And so if your money would be better spent probably even with Villa defenders, because I think Villa are going to let in less goals than Palace are this weekend. I mean that, seriously. So there we are. And hidden gem, yeah, I'm going loyal to Stockwell. I'm going to say Nathaniel Klein.
Are you a friend of the family or something?
No, but I think he's from Stockwell Gardens, which is literally 2 minutes from mine, but we're a generation apart. I am but an old man, so no, I don't know him personally.
2 generations apart.
Probably 2 generations, actually. I'm a fan of his tattoo sleeves, and I'm a fan of his style. I think he's an England great to come. I'm disappointed he went to Liverpool from Southampton. I reckon, he should have went to Chelsea.
Back to Palace.
Or even back to that place. But could have done with him this weekend.
Stay up this summer, he'll be back.
Possibly, we'll see. But 3.6 thousand, I think that's good value for a player that's going to be in a team that's going to have a very, very eventful game against Spurs.
Well, you heard it here. Those are all their choosers, losers, and gems. You can make your own choosers and losers and gems. All you have to go to DraftKings.co.uk, put together your own lineup. Thank you very much to these guys for coming. And, of course, we're going to see you guys every week because we're back with all more videos.